What going again, unstoppable family? Come here, make we talk a little bit about this. You know, everybody always want to make sure that them have a little bit of security. Life insurance, to be exact. So that, when them pass on, funeral expenses supposed to be covered and them pitney them, if them have any, can have a little piece of change after all of that, right? And you always run to these financial institutions, the insurance companies, the banks, places like those who supposed to offer you a good policy. You pay them, and in the end, them always try every trick in the book just for not pay you. You don't know what I talk about, right? Now, if you don't understand, take a listen to what the brother here talk about, because he might talk about exactly that. The man say his mother pay her life insurance. She get 2 policies, right? And the 2 policies supposed to be valued at $25,000 each, which is a total of $50,000, right? Now, his mother pass on, condolences, my brother. But him contact the institution, and them are going to tell him, say, the policy, the 2 of them, is only valued at $1,600. Now, family, what kind of funeral $1,600 can do? Make we take a listen to this brother your frustration.
I'm not into doing a lot of lives, but this one is very important to me because it is to highlight the unscrupulous dealings of Scotia Life and Scotia Bank Limited in general. My mother passed away on the 18th of February, just the other day. And my mother would have said to me that she had 2 policies with Scotia Life that would cater for her final expenses. The communication that was given to her when she sat down with the people in Scotia is that you have the 2 policies, and if something were to happen to you, you would receive $25,000 as your death benefit. Now, I don't know about Scotia, and I don't know about anybody else. Which one of us as human beings could predict how long they're going to live? I could wait for answer. I could give him a personal phone number, and you could call me and tell me that you know exactly the time you're going to die, so you could operate a suit. But Scotia now, with the unscrupulous agents, allow my mother to take out a policy. Out of she pension, she's a pensioner. So she ain't no big set of money to throw around. Out of her pension, they'd say, okay, you'll contribute X to a policy so that when your final expenses, if you die, whoever is tasked with your final expenses will have enough money to bury you. On that basis, my mother said, okay, she will sign up and take out of her pension $500 every month, $193 to go towards her saving, and the rest to go towards the policy that would ensure that she have a decent death benefit. But let me tell you something, the unscrupulous people at Scotia, when I called them up when my mom died, and I contacted them because, listen, my mom had catered for that. No one knows the time of the hour when they would die. It is appointed unto man who wants to die. So she dies. So if she has a policy in place for dying, then when she dies, it should be able to activate. Okay, we contact them. First of all, very discourteous service, because when I called, I got the helpline. The helpline said, the woman on the helpline said to me very courteously, she's sorry for my loss, do accept my condolences. Right, all that fine. She said, I will send an email to the bank and somebody will contact you by Monday. To this day, nobody from Scotia contacted me. I called back the helpline, right? The helpline said, the woman on the helpline, very courteous, but she's a foreigner from her accent. She's clearly a foreigner. She has not an ounce of Trinidadian in her. You understand? The foreigner said to me, she'll send an email to the manager or the supervisor. I think she said the manager, so that the person will call me to be able to expedite the thing. Because remember, my mom is dead and we want to lay her to rest. She has a policy that she would have put in place for her final expenses, right? All that is good. To this day, no manager, nobody in contact me from Scotia. We went into the branch, they said to us that my mom has 2 policies and the policies are worth $25,000 each, which should adequately cater for her final expenses and leave a little dust. Now, you know, they say leave a little dust. Leave a little dust for who survive. They spin us in a circle for a week. Get this, get that, get this, get that. Get doctor to sign this, get doctor to sign that. One of the documents, my mom personal doctor was in Mount Hope. My uncle had to leave Point 14 and go to Mount Hope just to get a claim form signed. And the doctor was so courteous, he said, anything to help, I don't have no problem with that, just come and meet me. Lo and behold, everything running smooth. We make a payment to the funeral agency. We tell them, okay, we're going through the process with the insurance. So they say, no problem. When you get through, you'll just pay the outstanding balance. Lo and behold, 2 days after the funeral, Scotia is telling us that the two policies only worth $1,600. Scotia, are you serious? What in the world $1,600 could do for a burial of somebody? Let us say we was waiting on her to get the money to bury my mother. $1,600? You're telling me if the agent of Scotia had said to my mother that after a whole year she'd have only get $1,600, you think my mother would have signed that form? Scotia, all the committing fraud, all the defrauding people, all the defrauding, and all the defrauding, the elders in the community. How in the world all you feel all you could succeed? How all you feel all you could prosper? If I hear Scotia had to close down in Trinidad again, I go understand why all you're taking advantage of the vulnerable. Because my mother was not a lawyer. My mother was not an insurance agent to be able to understand. So you have to explain to her. You have to explain plain to her that here what's happening. If it is, you understand, you die 6 months, this is what you're entitled to. If you die after 12 months, this is what you're entitled to. In fact, you could even break it down for month to month. If you die after 1, 2, 3, 4, because you remember these elders, that is what they're catering for. These elders putting their money away so that when they die, and you always hear them say, they don't want to be a burden to nobody. They don't want to be a burden. That's why they put aside the little kakadas that they say. So anytime they pass away, they're in a position where, okay, they catered for, somebody just had to access it and give them a nice little send-off. Because that is what is important to them. You know, Scotia saying that my mother 2 policy, was she contributing on one for a few months. Let me say one for a few months. Forget that one. The one she contributing on for a year, worth in total, the two of them, $1,600. Scotia, what the hell we going and bury? What we going and bury with $1,600? You can't bury a dog with $1,600. You can't bury a dog with $1,600. So you telling my mama that is a dog that she not even worth. And if it is, all you know, all you wasn't going to pay, tell the woman in front so she wouldn't give all her money. She could have go CUNA and leave all you out. She could have go Sagico and leave all you out. But because she banking with Scotia Bank, she decided, all right, she banking there already. It could be easy for her just to take out for all, just to take all the money and pay towards she insurance. And when she done pay the insurance, she good to go. Now you're telling me $1,600. Now, before they tell me the $1,600, they say they don't want no beneficiary. We have to go and get letters of administration. Now, letters of administration, when you go by a lawyer, consultation fee alone is about $500, approximately $500. Right? So, you're telling us to go and do a letters of administration, $500, and then go to a lawyer to organize the letters of administration, which could run about $2,500 to $3,000 to get $1,600. Scotia always the worst I never do business with all you, and I have no intention of doing business with all. But I have to tell people, or anybody who thinking about doing all about business with all you, is the worst. Here what I telling all you, and I want to go as far as to say all you don't like black people, because my mother is African woman, work hard all her life, and she little pension she get, and she said, well, let she put it aside. So that when she die, she has something. And that is all she wanted, not to be a burden on nobody, because she say when she dies, she must put aside she money so she have enough to bury herself. Call it too wicked. I seen that, you know. You see that picture? In the back of me, have a picture on the wall. I'm a mother. Right? I'm a mother who work real hard. I'm a mother who take care of 7 children. All on her own, a single parent. And 7 children, and the 7, only 2 was hers. But she take care of 7 because I love, she take care of 7. And only 2 was hers. And now after everything, my mother struggle in life, my mother get she little pension, she's like to pay all the she money with the hope that she go have the persons who are to bury she go have a little peace of mind. Now the people who are to bury she in a toss up. Because all they telling she all she money. She paid her insurance, and all she entitled to is $1,600. Scotia always the worst, and any opportunity I get to tell anybody always the worst, I'll sing it from the highest mountain top. And listen, always the worst. I say so. All they too wicked. All they too wicked, and God don't sleep. All they watch and see, God don't sleep. Mark my words, God don't sleep. All the old people who are fleecing, taking the money and then bamboozling them just to get commission, just for all the agents to get commission, and at the end of the day, when they really need the money, they can't get. All they're going down. All the business going down. You don't ride. You don't take advantage of the elders. Our elders in our community is very important. And if all you could take advantage of elders, I mean, you know, God alone. All you go see how the God that I serve, how we just operate. All you go see how the God who don't like ugly, don't like wickedness, and don't like them things, you will see how you operate. Wait, mark my words. Mark my words. Watch my face and mark my words. All you too wicked.
Now, who wouldn't be upset after finding out something like this? I want to hear what the man say. Them make him go do all kind of run around, pay $500 yaso, pay this yaso, and then only if tell him say a $1,600 the policy worth. You don't see how them institution are thief people? Now, me know say, I know him alone go through things like this. Me know somebody I watch right now who went through something like this, you know. Where you pay up your insurance and in at the end, it could be even car insurance. Sometimes you will pay your car insurance and meet now an accident and then try everything for no pay out. If you had an experience like this, start me in the comment section. I'm sure enough I know went through things like this before. Me go look for no comment. Seeing? What you know? This has been another one from Unstoppable TV. Like, share, comment, and definitely if this is your first time and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please consider hitting the subscribe button now. Turn on all notifications. Once you upload a video, you will get notified. No matter what, don't make nobody stop you. I'm unstoppable and I'm out.
Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable.